What up? It's your boy PE to the PE, Positive Energy, aka Bud Butts, aka HI. What it do? Once again, back again, talking that shit again. This one right here, man.
Get my chicken up. I'm trying to lift it up, and even though it's getting tough, I ain't never giving up. I'm trying to get my chicken up. I'm trying to get my position back, just spitting facts. They be trying to make it seem like everybody rich that way. I can't believe it.
This one, man. This one going out to Kobe Bryant, man. Y'all boys need to put some respect on my man's name. And it's like everybody want to jump past Kobe when they talking this LeBron and Kobe and LeBron and MJ who the GOAT shit. Okay, there's levels to this shit. First of all, the greatest basketball player on all levels, said it before, I'm gonna say it again, just a little quick background. 3 championships in high school, 3 in college. They didn't have 4 because you couldn't play as a freshman. But he took the freshman team and beat the #1 team. I ain't going into that again, y'all already know about that. 6 rings in the NBA. This nigga got 12 championships on all levels, bro. Player of the year on all levels. MVPs, scoring champ, was the most decorated high school player, was the most decorated college player, and basically the most decorated professional player, man. Flat out. Now, if you want to say Michael Jordan the best NBA player, I'll give you a little leeway with that. I just said it before and I said it again. I will say sometimes refer to him as the GOAT. Just simple fact as in NBA, Jordan was 6-0 in all the finals. Kareem was 6-4. They both won 6, but Kareem been the more and lost. So if Jordan would have played all of them, so alright. With that being said, how I judge the greatest players is by rings. It's not solely rings. People want to bring in Robert Horry and all these other guys who wasn't a franchise player. No. This is the criteria. You have to be a franchise player, superstar, who they build the team around, who's been a multiple all-star, who has some stats is involved in it too. Okay, I'm not trying to discredit the stats totally, but they're not the key, most important thing. It's who got the. Because this is where the LeBron fans come in. They just want to act like, because he put up that. Do your stats have the same impact? It's the impact the stats have, bro, on the game and what you doing. Okay, Kawhi didn't average as much as one of LeBron's finals runs was, okay? This last finals with the whatchamacallit. But the impact he had, everybody know it was felt. The stats that he put up, his 20-something, they was impactful, okay? They might not have been 35 and 7 and whatever. They still was very good numbers that meant a lot to his team and helped his team win and helped his team be the best version of themselves. Like Magic stats ain't the craziest when you're talking about scoring. He probably only averaged 20 a game, 19 to 20, but around 10 assists. It's the impact the motherfucking stats had. How he would get out on the break, get worthy involved. This is what I'm saying. He was on a team stacked with quality players and still got his number, and his impact was still felt without even having to be the lead scorer. Because for a while, Kareem was the lead scorer on the Lakers. And then you still had a great scorer in James Worthy. Complimentary role players, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, AC Green, Stat, okay? Now, Michael Cooper and Byron Scott wasn't like they was the coldest players in the world, but they played their role. Michael Cooper was a D&3 dude back in the 80s. Like, y'all act like what y'all seeing now is the first time the game has ever been played like this. Stop it. Michael Cooper was a D&3 wing perimeter player in the 80s. Same with Byron Scott. That's what they did. Byron Scott, a little bit more. They both could dunk too, still, but their main thing was D&3. Okay. So, but the impact, it's not just the stat, it's the impact you make too. Okay. Now, so this is why I judge it on rings, because those numbers don't mean nothing if they don't help your team win. Like Dirk, when he beat LeBron, the impact that he had with his numbers was felt. You seen it don't matter. Nobody care what he averaged. Nobody care what Dirk averaged in that motherfucking series in the finals. Nobody really remembers. You know why? Because they know the impact was he lit LeBron and they ass up. He heated up the heat, and that's what you felt, and that's what you need. They start to bring the numbers in to justify him not winning. It's all a pattern of let's baby LeBron. Oh, he got his 30 and 77. He did his, but if it's not impact, like. Perfect example was James Harden, bro. James Harden had like 30, averaged like 36 a game. But the impact he had on the rest of his team was trash, because it takes everybody else out of the game when you trying to, just like when Wilt was back in the day. That's why when you so concerned with everything being about you and you getting your numbers, everybody feels that and can't play off of that. So now their roles have to diminish so that yours can be greater. You don't understand, like people don't understand that. So the more that LeBron do, the less his teammates can do. He sucks the energy out of some of his players that he needs. And then when it's time for him to need them and they're not involved in the game because he done sucked all the energy and they don't hit an open shot, then they want to act like, oh, if he wouldn't hit it, bro. If you let me play my game and do... Now this year, go ahead, handle the ball and be the point guard. But most years, you taking away from your best... Your point guard won't let him, like Kyrie, be the point guard and run the team like he wanted to. That's why Kyrie left. Like, hold on, I'm supposed to be the point guard. Let me bring the ball up and get us in our offense and get us with us. But why do everything got to go run through you? Now, my assists gonna go down because you trying to. But that's what I make. And in the NBA, your numbers mean your numbers. So if his assists going down, then I mean he can't get paid for the. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you gotta perform and put up certain type of numbers so you can get your check too. So everybody try to eat LeBron, not just you. So this ain't no bash, particularly on LeBron though. So my point in all this is the top. They try to put LeBron past a lot of players that he ain't better than yet. He ain't proved that he was better than. Definitely not Kobe. Like stop it. Like you ain't like come on, bro. He's not. And that's the good thing. Put some respect on Kobe's name, man. Recognize that this man with the 7 finals, 1-5. Y'all told me that I couldn't win without the most dominant player in the game. And in the age where everybody is trying to come together and build super teams, y'all told me that my championships wasn't nothing. So let me take the most dominant force off my team and build without it. Cause this how cold I am. You can take Shaq. Give me any big man. Just give me a big man down here to rebound and help me a little bit and grab some rebounds and play D. Paul Gasol, who's way less of a talent than Shaq. And some piece and build it all around me where I'm the focal point. Yeah, the focal point was Shaq when I first got there when I was a kid, a high schooler. Yeah, so I had to defer to the big dude that been here before. But let's not forget he couldn't win with a better team before he got with Kobe. So y'all try to knock Kobe, but I challenge anybody who wants to think that the Orlando Magic didn't have a better supporting cast than the Los Angeles Lakers. Now you take Shaq and Kobe off the Lakers, you take Shaq and Penny off of the Magic. The Magic still got Horace Grant, All-Star, and a champion from the Bulls previous to even playing with Shaq and them. Okay, 3D, Dennis Scott, Stroker, one of the best shooters in the league, and an all-around two-way guard, Nick Anderson, as opposed to Rick Fox, Robert Ory, and Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher can't handle the ball. He's spot up deep in threes, but he's small at the point guard. Robert Ory, between him and Horace Grant, you can have a pick 'em, and you might take Robert Ory for the fact that he's a stretch in this game, and Horace Grant was more of a bruiser, rebounder, defender type. So I would, but they both was champions too. But I think Horace Grant made All-Stars and Horry didn't. But I still would like Horry. And then between Rick Fox and Nick Anderson is a way better player than Rick Fox. I'm sorry to tell you that. Rick Fox, he was good, basically 3 and D, but that was about it. Nick Anderson can handle, he can drive, he can shoot, and he can D. Much better all-around player. And they had a better, deeper bench with Nano Royal on the bench, Anthony Bowie, who else? They had a nice little squad. They had some other motherfucking players, but I'm just talking about in crunch time, that 5 against the Lakers 5. The other 3 from the Magic was better than the Lakers 3. And that's where the value of Kobe comes in. Because Shaq couldn't do it with them. Because Shaq was probably even worse when he came to the Lakers. He was more of a decline. So he was at his power more when he was young and athletic and fast and quick and nimble on his feet when he was with the Orlando Magic. That's how much better Kobe was than Penny. Because Kobe got it done and they went to 3 finals and didn't lose. And then y'all said, the only reason why you get that, you get Shaq, he got all the MVPs in the finals. Okay, but all the big men, the best big men was in the West. So in the Western Conference playoffs, check out Kobe's numbers to see what Kobe did when he had to go up against Robinson and Olajuwon. And they usually had 2 big men like the Sacramento Kings when they had Vlade Divac and Chris Webber down low to try to help him, the double team. You know what I'm saying? Rasheed Wallace and who else did they have down there with Portland? Trent. You know what I'm saying? Who else, motherfucker? So in the the West, it was deep with big men. All the big men was in the West. Robinson and Duncan. Okay, so you needed Kobe and so stop with all that. But once you get to the East didn't have no big men, right? Look at the people he played in the finals. He played first, it was Rick Smith, bad knees, 7'4" slow, basically trying to be a stretch big. He was more apt to shooting J's from mid-range than posting up. Then you had fucking old ass Dikembe, great defender, but at this time he wasn't the best. He was still good defensively, but he wasn't at his height defensively. He wasn't the Dikembe and all that. And then I can't fucking the motherfucker Todd McCullough from the Nets. If it wasn't him, I don't even remember who it was. But it was like, come on, bro. They had nothing. Like, so the game plan was simple, easy. Roll it all down to the big man. We don't get him up out of here. The only one that was even close was Rick Smith, the first one. And then when the pivotal game, the shot fouled out, Kobe took over the fourth quarter, made a win. Or tip in, back in. So stop hating on my man Jelly Bean. So I'm going to get rid of this most dominant sport, and then I'm going to go back to 3 more straight. Win back to back. Y'all said I couldn't win without Shaq. I'm taking him off my team. Alright, I'm not going to beat a LeBron route and say, no, I need more. I can't win because I need more. No, he was like, I'm winning. I can't be stopped. Oh, you only winning because you got the big nigga with you. This big nigga who don't want to work, who don't want to put in all the time I am. I'm colder than this big nigga. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe I'm colder than this big nigga? Go to the Heat. Give me Lamar Odom and Karan Butler and somebody else. I'm only going to keep Odom out of this. I'm going to get good. Bring me Paul Gasol and another Gasol, Odom. Watch what I do now. We are trying to come up. We are trying to come up. 3 straight. We're supposed to meet LeBron in the first 2. But LeBron couldn't make it. LeBron couldn't make it. He had the best record in the East 2 years in a row. It couldn't go. No. When they had the puppets out, Nike commercials, and Kobe had the championship display case with 3 championship rings that you don't have, LeBron. Remember that commercial? I do. Yeah, back then. So LeBron, if you would have got here, I would have showed you wasn't ready. Oh, remember Dwight? That's how Dwight Howard got there that year. Remember when Dwight Howard got there? Kobe, yeah, and all on them did them boys did dirty. So, top 5 players of all time. Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Timothy, Fundamental, Duncan, all have this. This is why they're my top 5. Because all of them can pull a hand out and do this. Put 5 rings on there. 6-man, Scottie Pippen. 7th man, maybe LeBron or Larry Bird or Dr. J. And then on the bench, rounding them off, the best player without a ring. Nope. 10th man, Zeke. Isaiah, back-to-back champion. Stab me in the back, I'ma stab her with a fucking knife. I don't know, that's iffy. That's iffy. That's iffy. That's iffy. I might give it to Steph. He ain't getting no finals championship. No MVPs in the finals. He needed same shit y'all was trying to say about Kobe. Y'all can say about him. He needed Durant. See what they do without. But yeah, man. Y'all gonna put some respect on my boy's name, man. Kobe Bean, man. LeBron, you ain't even in the top 6 yet, bro. At the best you can be is 7. And if that is disrespecting and hating you out of 10,000 players that ever play basketball, then fuck all you hating, all you LeBron loving ass motherfuckers. I'm still recognizing his greatness as being the 7th best player of all time, just because I ain't fucking blinded like you motherfuckers and believe he greater than motherfuckers who won more championships than him. Nah, we can argue him and Scottie Pippen, because Scottie Pippen wasn't the man and didn't win no. So I might give y'all that, and might push Scottie. Matter of fact, I will push Scottie Pippen down there. I'll give LeBron the 6th man. I'll give him the 6th man, just because Scottie was, even though he won 6, he was the secondary. So he down there with like Scottie down there with like Worthy and Scottie, them two type of motherfuckers who won multiple chips, but was like the 2nd and 3rd motherfucker, but very good on their own. You know what I'm saying? Still could have been what Scottie proved when Jordan was gone, that he can take a team to the playoff, the same team, but they couldn't get over that hump without Jordan. They needed another motherfucker. So yeah, man. Final time. Kareem, Jordan.
No, I ain't even gonna respond.
Magic.
No, he ain't
Timothy.
even on my mind.
Kobe.
Yo, I could get that nigga juice, but I know that nigga puss, cause I eat it all the time.
Worthy.
Yeah, I'm his worst nightmare. Yo, who that nigga
Bird,
right there?
Dr. J.
Yo,
That's
I
my
know I
top
got
10.
him pissed. He can't say he not a
15.
bitch, cause he made it quite clear. My team has got
Zeke,
shots.
Steph,
I don't even stutter
Barkley.
for the bread jam to stick in your mouth like peanut butter. You a black nigga, I'm black nigga, but we ain't brothers. And they don't mean we see eye to eye cause we seen each other. I mean, I seen your mother, that MILF is a penis lover. I wipe my pipe off on a quilt so the cleaner covers. I'm not your step pop, but I'm who she let pop. I never met your pop, as
That's
soon
it.
as I met her.
Peace in the mouth. Holler at your
And
boy.
you
It's your
told
boy
it
Positive
like the
Energy,
toilet
aka
over.
Bud Bust.
You see
Peace,
the ball
man.
stroke,
But we
and I'm
can't have
seeing your
peace
mother.
until we come
Son,
together
I
as
could
one.
pop the 9 to see you bleeding.